welcome. We are having our first edition of our Bombshell Happy Hour, and I am very excited to introduce one of my favorite bombshells, and that is Mindy Seamons. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day.
It is a pleasure.
Being here with your cocktails and spending time just, talking about the Bombshell Society and just being a military spouse. And
Thank you.
I want to introduce you and get to know you a little bit, so our bombshells can get to know you. And so tell me a little about your life. Why are you here in Iwakuni, Japan?
So I am from California. Me and my husband have been married for 10 years. We have 2 sons, and we have been in Japan for 2 years. And we're just out here, living the dream.
And so you're a boy mom. I'm a boy mom.
Yes.
And so I wouldn't have it any other way. No, as much as I would think I would want a girl, it's so expensive. I couldn't imagine having a little mini me.
Me neither. And I grew up with 2 sisters, and so I just know boy mom all the way.
All the way. And so, how old are your boys?
I have an 8-year-old and I have a 4-year-old.
Okay. And are they playing soccer this season?
One is 2. He didn't want to. Too young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome. And so you are a Marine Corps spouse.
Yes.
So we are Marine Corps spouses, but what's great is where we're stationed is we have the Navy and we have the Marine Corps. And so we have our Marine Corps pride, right? And so with that said, how long have you been a bombshell? How long have you been a client of mine?
I met you probably a year and 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been pleased every single time, never looked back. I love coming to you. You always know what to do. You make me feel good. You lift me up. You empower me. I love you.
Aww, Mindy. So for those of you that don't know, Mindy is not only a boy mom and a Marine Corps spouse mom, or Marine Corps spouse wife, sometimes a mom, right?
Yeah.
To the husband?
Yeah.
We really have 3 boys. We really
Absolutely.
do. But with that said, but she's also a hard-working mom. And so I want you to tell us a little bit why people here would recognize you.
Most people recognize me because I work as a bartender over at Chili's.
The best bartender.
Yes. I think it's important to have a balance of both work, wife, mom. I think it's a good, equal playing field if we both have something for ourselves. So that's what I do at Chili's. I go every night and I, make all those delicious cocktails.
And so, being a boy mom and being a military spouse, why has this job at this duty station worked so well for you and your family?
Well, I can work nights, and me and my husband kind of high five on the way out the door. He stays home at night with the kids and I'm all day with the kids, and so it's worked, and I've been in that industry for many years, and so when Chili's opened, I just knew that was where I should be.
And do you feel since working there, and being in Iwakuni, that it really helped you refine yourself?
100%. I have met so many great people. I have, found a bunch of resources that I wouldn't have found if I didn't have that job. So it's a good little support group that we have going, for sure.
And that's so important.
Absolutely. Especially over here in Japan,
And so with that and working and being a mom, being a wife, what do you feel is that one thing that helps keep you personally put together a bombshell? Because that's a lot to keep up with. So how do you keep up with yourself?
You, for one. Always keep me gorgeous. I think it's important to just, feel your best self. So on days that you're not feeling great, I think doing, your hair, your makeup, and putting on a cute outfit definitely makes you just feel better. I always say if you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
So,
I really have always kept a little nugget in the back of my head that, get up, get cute, get out. And so I know when I suffered from severe postpartum after I had my second son, I had just moved to Cherry Point, North Carolina, and he was 6 months old, and my husband was up in a school for the next 9 months. So I had just moved from California to North Carolina. He was gone practically 6 weeks after I had our second son. And, that was a really tough season. And so I remember hearing that and surrounding myself with the right people really was get up, get cute, and just get out. And I just know for me, it's just sometimes forcing me to get into the shower.
Yes.
You know, like just get in the shower, girl.
First step.
Yeah. And then put on some blue jeans, and even if it's a plain top, you know, and then just finding like, I love accessories and bright colors, and just
love
like
these, by the way.
Thank you. And just like getting out, like, you know, just making myself feel a little bit better, and then I'm more productive after that. Do you feel like that applies for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And do you feel like in Iwakuni here, because we are such a very small walking base?
Yes.
That and because you see people like all the time, like I do, and so you communicate with our community so well. I feel like I have found, even personally, there's been times like I have fallen in this rut of I'll just wear yoga pants and a t-shirt today. Like, who am I gonna see?
Yes.
Or what am I gonna do?
Yes.
You know?
Especially in the colder seasons where it's easy to just be bundled up and you know, throw on a hoodie. But yeah, no, I feel like that a lot. I think all of us do.
Yeah.
We go through our moments.
Because I feel like every time we change duty stations, like it takes us a good 6 months to a year to like find our tribe, like find our village.
Yep.
And I always feel like it takes that amount of time to kind of find out where we fit in, regardless if we're working or we're just doing the mom thing for the moment, which y'all know I feel is the hardest job in the world.
Yes.
And then just kind of figuring out like, you know, our husband's new like command and what their responsibilities are. And so when you move to a new duty station, like what could you tell other bombshells would be like your top 3 tips to, you know, find where you find where you belong faster?
So I think that moving to a new duty station is always super intimidating. And I know for myself, I told myself right before we came to Japan, I am not going to wait to make friends. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to put myself out there. And the sooner you have people that support you and that love you, it makes things so much easier. And so with all the new women coming in that I know, I really try my best to kind of bring them in and show them the ropes and give them tips. I do think working helps. I think getting some sort of physical activity daily helps. I think finding other moms with similar interest helps. And I think making time for you and your spouse helps also, because I think sometimes people get so caught up in the daily hustle and bustle, they forget the foundation of, you know, why we're even here in the first place is because of our spouse, really.
That's so true. That's so true. And I think something else to like really note would probably be like, you don't have to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Like I always value like being nice to everybody, but like having like my core group of girlfriends, you know, that like we can just hang out and I can vent and be like, oh, his duty tonight and the kids did this. And you know what I mean?
You don't have to fake it. You can just kind of be yourself and let it all out there.
And, you know, and being authentic.
Yes.
I think authenticity is like so lost these days, you know? And being a bombshell is something I always want to encourage people is be you.
Yeah.
If you cuss a little, you cuss a little. If you drink a little, you drink a little, right?
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. If you shop a little too much, you shop a little too much. And so being a bombshell, you know, and revisiting that, you know, being a spouse and stuff, like, what do you think is like your favorite thing about yourself being a bombshell that you always want to present your best face forward to people?
I think that when people are asking me, oh my gosh, why are you dressed like that? Where are you going?
Yes.
And I'm just going to the commissary. I think that's it makes me feel good, you know, because I don't get dressed for other people. I get dressed for myself, and I always, you know, want to feel my best to look my best. So I think just, you know, getting yourself together and being confident. I think confidence is something that every woman should have, no matter what they look like, what they do. You know, I think confidence is a huge booster for me.
And that's why you can wear, like, you know, confidence means you can wear anything.
Yeah, and own it.
Yeah, and own it. And like, one of my favorite tips, and you guys are probably gonna really laugh at me because I've always been such a tomboy at heart, but I always tell like other women, like maybe I'm just like, I just wanna wear my black t-shirt and like ripped up jeans and some flip-flops, but I'm like all about like a sexy thong and like bra set.
Oh, I'm matching right now.
Right? You know what I mean? Like that makes a big difference. Just for you, like that's it for you, and like my husband too. Like let's be real. Yeah. But like I feel like it can be just the little things.
Yeah.
Because not everybody wears makeup.
No.
Not everybody knows how to curl their hair. stay tuned, that's coming. But or they just are like, I just like to wear these types of things. You can still be confident and sexy and feel like a bombshell with that.
Absolutely.
And I feel like sometimes that's lost in a lot of people's narrative. They think that
you have to have a full face and
Exactly. And so tell me, what is one of your favorite like designers and brands right now?
Well, I'm digging the Tory Burch sandals. I know she is too. We're matching right now. I love Nordstrom's. Nordstrom actually ships here in like 7 days, and that's something that we shop a lot. Amazon, of course, as you all know, is a savior. I love Buckle. Buckle's jeans and shorts always are like the perfect fit. And then like I love a good like tennis shoe. Some Adidas or Nikes, I'm all about it. So.
And so with those brands, what do you feel like are like, we're transitioning from summer to fall.
Yes.
What do you feel like are like 2 really great pieces that everybody should have in their wardrobe to help them transition very smoothly?
I think in the winter, boots. I love a good boot. I have maybe 7 pair that I like cannot wait to bust out for the winter. I love like a scarf. I think a jacket or like a lot of sweaters are really cozy too, because there's nothing better than a big oversized sweater with some jeans and boots that just make you feel comfortable but very cute. So
I 100% agree. When I was in San Francisco this summer, I was at Nordstrom Rack, and I purchased like this buttery leather like bomber jacket. It's from Ralph Lauren, and I'm so excited to like put like a cute like sassy top underneath, like with bold colors, and like this black leather jacket, and like some great like Converse or boots. It's like gonna be such an all around like jacket. And I feel like this time of the year is a great time to kind of break out the maxi skirts.
Oh, totally.
You know, and like have like a really cute tank top with like a chambray like jean little long sleeve shirt and roll up the sleeves. That's like one of my favorite looks, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm from Georgia and I wear flip-flops year round. Okay. Even if it's cold. And so that's like one of my favorite transition like outfits as well. And so as we go into the fall, what do you feel like is going to be like your go-to like lip color?
Ooh, probably like a maroon. Okay. I'm a deep like maroon or browns. I love a nude. But I don't know. I don't really care about the seasons. I will rock a hot pink in the winter.
I will too. I'm with you. That's so awesome. And so, being a bombshell in Iwakuni, Japan, being a Marine Corps spouse, being a boy mom, what do you feel like is one piece of mom advice you could give to other bombshell moms?
I would say, just don't lose yourself through it all, because I think sometimes, like I said earlier, it's easy to get caught up in, the poopy diapers and the play dates, and you forget that like you are a bombshell and you are amazing, and to just, dig deep and pull yourself out of a funk if you are in a funk, and just be confident and know that you are amazing, and that just, wear that on the outside, because it shines through. Somebody you see walking down the street, you can feel their confidence, you can feel their happiness. So I do think that it's important to just remember who you are and just be happy with yourself,
And no matter what season you're in, no matter what size you are, or like what health status you're in, or like what's going on in your surroundings, always take care of yourself.
Absolutely,
And so one thing that I always like to share with people is I love to like take care of myself and like really spruce myself up a little bit more than maybe I would sometimes, because I am setting that example to my sons of like their future wives. They're like, what I want them to see, like have, be attracted to a confident woman, or what someone like learn like the values they're gonna look for. And I want to set that example for them of like a strong woman who is still like, an entrepreneur. She works, she's a wife, she's a great mom, and she still is like out there taking care of herself.
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful you came.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I'm so thankful you had me. Thank you very much.
This is so exciting.
I know, I'm so happy for you.
I have brought a really awesome gift for you. We never let our bombshells go away without a gift. So this is for you, because
thank you.
Every bombshell we get to honor will always get like an honorary like bombshell swag bag.
Nice. I love it. Thank you.
I just want to raise and take a toast to you, Mindy. Thank you for all you do for us.
Thank
We're
you.
so proud of you.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
Bye, Bombshell. Stay tuned. We're so excited.